knew what I was cooking, it was already cooked. He's got a line in the water, he's a fisherman. And he put his name in my chorus and the dark before the dawn, so that in my time of weakness I'd remember it's his song. He's got a line in the water, he's a fisherman. He's got a lot on the line, he's a fisherman. He's a fisherman, he's wise as a prize fighter. He's like a soul martyr, mining souls on down the great divide. Always a fisherman.
Welcome to the Martha Bassett Show streaming series. Thank you so much for tuning in and taking the time to check out our little show here. We're live from the Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina, and it's a real pleasure to be here. We have a great show. We have Sonny Miles and Howie Jr. on the show.
We do. This is a good show. So that last song was from M. Ward, and I'd like to introduce this band to you. On the upright bass is our announcer, our producer, Mr. Pat Lawrence. It is so nice to have people clapping. Thank you. We have 5 people in the audience tonight, and thank you for being here. On the electric guitar, this is Russell Kelly. And joining us as a special recurring guest on the banjo and fiddle, Mr. Rex McGee. He came all the way from King, so thank you for being with us, Rex. It is great to have you back on the show.
Thank you.
So I'd like to sing a song that was written in 1953 by Arthur Hamilton. And although it was originally written for Ella Fitzgerald, it was first recorded and made famous by Julie London. And she was accompanied by the great guitarist Barney Kessel, so you might want to look up that version. This is Cry Me a River.
You cried the long night through. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Now you say you're sorry for being so untrue. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian, told me you were through with me. And now you say you love me. Well, just to prove you do, why don't you cry me a river, cry me a river. pulled me out of my head while you never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian. Told me you were through with me. And now you say you love me. Well, just to prove you do, come on and cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you. I cried a river over you. I cried a river over you.
Thank you very much. I would like to welcome Sonny Miles to the stage. Come on out here, Sonny.
How y'all doing? It's good. It's good to be here. Thank you so much, Martha. Thank
Absolutely. Thank you for driving in this terrible weather to this very cozy spot.
Indeed.
We've had a nice day, and it's been nice hearing the rain on the roof.
That's real. That's real.
It is. Can we start with one of your songs?
We can.
All right. What's this called?
So this song will be called Foe. It's about that look, they see your face, they smile. You gotta know your hook, you gotta weigh your wow to your worth. I seen what you could give, you know I've seen that clout. You know they sound sincere, I know what you about. So unsure, I had them rolling over, I'm tardy. The slice is all that I need. You see we selling all of our bodies while we go so far to appease. See the cloud commander, could you move it on your feet? See these bodies locked in a past place, feel the present soul and be free. I was rolling chains, now we homo reigns. It's a shame you sitting this one out. I had to roll my games on a different plane, flying private, that's a different cloud. Love to keep it full, baby, I'm the wrong one to doubt. Had to see a whole nother route, finance another drought. That good American slice, ooh, full. Why you keep it so full? Why you keep it so full, baby? Why you keep it so full? Love to keep it full, baby. What's it gonna be? Keep it so full. Won't no cloud commanders, hey. Won't no cloud commanders. What's it gonna be? You keep it so full. I want no cloud commanders, hey. I want no cloud commanders. What's it gonna be? Keep it so full. I want no cloud commanders, baby. I want no cloud commanders. What's it gonna be? Keep it so full. I want no cloud commanders. I want no cloud commanders. What's it gonna be? Keep it so full. I want no cloud commanders. Hey, want no cloud commanders. Say, what's it gonna be? Say, keep it so full. I I want no cloud commanders, say. I want no cloud commanders. I want no cloud commanders, say. I want no cloud commanders, say. What's it gonna be, baby? Keep it soulful. I want no cloud commanders, oh.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, cool deal. So this next song, it is another original. This one is called Slow. For tomorrow may not take us down that road. Take it slow. There's a reason for my madness, don't you know? 'Cause I've learned, oh, that this loving don't need covers. Don't judge it based off everything you've heard. 'Cause I've learned, oh, don't take a gift, don't hurt it. Don't judge me based on what you could observe. 'Cause when it comes down to it, I'm waiting for you like the breeze in the cool. It's handling June, don't you fret, my darling. It's coming around, stay with me. I'll show you how to take it slow. I'm only trying to see your indigo. Take it slow. I'm only trying to see your indigo. And you told me be patient, and I will. Don't look down, just be still, cause you know, and I'm only trying to see your indigo. Baby, I'm only trying to see your indigo. Take it slow. Girl, you never know what tomorrow could hold. When it comes down, hey, 'cause when it comes down to, I'm waiting for you like the breeze in the cool. And it's scaling in June, don't you fret, my darling. It's coming around, stay with me. I'll show you how to take it slow. And I'm only trying to see your indigo. Take it slow, babe. And I'm only trying to see your indigo. And you told me be patient, and I will. Don't look down, just be still, babe, 'cause you know, I'm only trying to see your indigo. Let me keep it going. Hey, woo, take it slow. I'm only trying to see your indigo. Take it slow. I'm only trying to see your indigo. Hey, and you told me be patient, I will. Don't look down.
Don't look down.
Oh, be still, babe.
Be still.
'Cause you know I'm only trying to see your end. I said, be patient.
Be patient.
Oh, baby, baby. And he said, be patient.
Be patient.
And I will. Don't look down.
Don't look down.
He said, be patient.
Be patient.
And I will. Don't look down.
Look down.
Last time. Be patient.
Be patient.
And I will say. Don't look down.
Don't look down.
Be still, baby.
Be still.
'Cause you know. I'm only trying to see your end.
Thank you, Sonny. I love that song. That's my favorite, I believe. So tell me where you're from.
Winston-Salem?
Winston-Salem, North Carolina. All
Born and
right.
raised.
But you moved away. Tell us where you went to high school.
So I went to high school at Mount Tabor.
Mount Tabor. Anybody else on stage go to Mount Tabor?
Miss Bailey, if you're watching, we miss you and love you. Yeah, went to school at NC State, graduated 2014, and then I was like, I'm going to go to NC State, or rather, Mount Tabor, and then I decided I'm going to go to NC State.
What did you major in?
Communications, learn how to talk and stuff.
You did a good job. You learned a lot. I didn't know you before, so.
That's real. Yeah.
But I assumed you could talk before you went there, so.
Yeah. It was a good 4 years, sharpened up my skills a little bit.
So when did you start making music? Did that happen here in Winston-Salem, or after you went to school?
So I graduated from high school.
Did you play when you were younger?
I didn't play at all. I got a guitar when I was 10. I was like, I'm not going to play that. And then I was playing drums a lot. And around 18, I figured, you know what, whatever. I just started singing the year before. So at 18, I was like, I'm going to try guitar. And now we're here.
Very cool.
So yeah, it kind of all started. Once I left for NC State, everything it was very weird. A lot of people who knew me in high school, they were like, oh, you do music and stuff now? I was like, yeah. All started that whole summer.
Well, I know that your dad is very musical.
Yes, indeed.
Is that where you got it? Is your mom a musician as well?
My mom sings. She kind of, she was like, whatever. But Pops, he still sings, still plays.
Uh-huh.
He always wanted to play the guitar, so this is kind of like living the dream. But he plays keys really well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I saw a video of you two singing together online, and it was your dad's really good. So
that's my ace right there. Every Sunday, playing keys, I'm playing drums. So.
That's really cool. So you grew up singing and playing in church?
Not even singing, just playing.
Just playing.
He was the one who was singing, and I was like, I'm not going to sing. I didn't want to sing in the choir and stuff.
Right.
So I was always just kind of like playing the drums, just like watching everybody do what they're doing. I'll keep doing this. And then eventually, I figured I'd try it.
Well, I heard you hit that high note, and then Rex went, woo! So what are we going to do with you next?
So I believe we have Feel For You. I believe we do. Shout out to all the Prince fans out there. We're going to be doing some Prince. All right, here we go. First verse. Baby, baby, when I look at you, I get a warm feeling inside. There's something about the things you do that keeps me satisfied. I wouldn't lie to you, baby. It's mainly a physical thing. This feeling that I got for you, baby, it makes me want to sing. That's right, I feel for you. I think I love you. That's right, I feel for you. I think I love you. Baby, baby, when I lay with you, there's no place I'd rather be. I can't believe it's true, the things you do to me. I wouldn't lie to you, baby. I'm physically attracted to you. This feeling that I got for you, baby, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. That's right, I feel for you. I think I love you. That's right, I feel for you. I think I love you. That's right, I feel for you. Oh, I think I love you. That's right, I feel for you. Feel for you, baby. I think I love you. I love you. That's right, I feel for you. Babe, I think I love you. Oh, babe, that's right, I feel for you. Babe, I think I love you. That's right, I feel for you. I think I love you. Feel for you. I think I love you. That's right, I feel for you. I think I love you.
The Martha Bassett Show is supported in part by Explore Elkin, your one-stop travel source for the Yadkin Valley and beyond. If you're looking for hometown charm, historic landmarks, Main Street shopping, and fine dining, come stay a while in downtown Elkin. Elkin is a small town with a big community, so whether it's downtown events, music, hiking, or just paddling the Blue Water Trail, you can let Explore Elkin help you find your trail. You can learn more on Facebook or at exploreelkin.com. And now let's get back to the show with Martha.
I'm going to sing a request from my little brother, Michael Beam, who lives in Pawleys Island. And his birthday is this week, so this song is for Michael. As I tune, I'll tell you a little bit about it. It was written by a folk singer from the 1960s. Let's venture back to the 1960s folk scene in New York City, shall we? And Phil Oakes was a young Texan who made his way up there and was known for protest songs and kind of scathing protest songs, I believe. And I was unfamiliar with him until I learned this song. And this is not one of the scathing protest songs, but quite a beautiful set of lyrical words that, I don't know, this is just one of the prettiest songs I've heard in a long time. It's called Changes.
Sit by my side, come as close as the air, share in the memory of gray, and wander in my words, dream about the picture that I play of changes. Green leaves of summer turn red in the fall, to brown and to yellow they fade, and one day they return, trapped within the circle time parade of changes. Scenes of my young years were warm in my mind, visions of shadows that shine, till one day I returned and found they were the victims of the vines of changes. The world spinning madly, it drifts in the dark, swings through a hollow of haze, a race around the stars, a journey through the universe ablaze with changes. Moments of magic will glow in the night. All fears of the forest are gone, and when the morning breaks, they're swept away by golden drops of dawn of changes. Passions will part to a strange melody, as fires will sometimes burn cold, like petals in the wind. We're puppets to the silver strings of souls of changes. Your tears will be trembling, now we're somewhere else. One last cup of wine we will pour, and I'll kiss you one more time and leave you on the rolling river shores of changes. Sit by my side, come as close as the air, share in a memory of gray, and wander in my words, dream about the picture that I play of changes.
Welcome back, Sonny. Come on out here.
Good job. Thank you.
Thank you. Got a couple more songs for us?
I do. All right. So this next one is called Sweet Thing by Shaka Khan. As you can tell, I'm kind of old. I will love you anyway, even if you cannot stand. I think I hear you talking to me now. Here's where you are to me. I just want to satisfy you, 'cause you're not mine and I can't deny you. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now or I'll go crazy. Whoa, whoa, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? No, oh, oh, sweet thing, baby. Don't you know you're my everything? Yeah, 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 yes you are now. Oh, baby. And I will love you anyway, even if you cannot stand. I think I hear you talking to me now. Here's where you are. I want to satisfy you, 'cause you're not mine and I can't deny you. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now or I'll go crazy. Say, whoa, whoa, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? No, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? Yes you are, yes you are, yes you are, yes you are. Yes you are, yes you are. Oh, you are my peace, you are my mind. You're not mine and I can't deny. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now or I'll go crazy. You're my peace, you are my mind. You're not mine and I can't deny. Oh, you're my peace, you are my mind. You're not mine and I can't deny. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now or I'll go crazy. You're my peace, you are my mind. You're not mine and I can't deny. Don't you hear, don't you hear, don't you hear, don't you hear? You're my sweet thing. Baby, 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 baby. You're my sweet thing, baby, 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 baby. In the morning time, oh, in the evening time, I said you're on my mind, babe. I said you're on my mind. In the morning time, in the evening time, I said you're on my mind. 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 I said you're on my mind, baby. In the morning time, in the evening time. Oh my, oh my. Shout out Shaka Khan. Oh, yeah.
You were not born when that song was written.
I'm not ever.
I know, I like to do that too. I love to sing songs from the 50s and earlier. And
Take back. It's new stuff, you know.
You're doing songs from when I was a kid, though.
You know what I'm saying?
How old are you, Sonny?
I'm 24.
24 years young.
Yeah. I'm starting to get up there just a little bit, but, you know, still young.
Yeah, I can hear that influence in your original music as well. Did your parents listen to a lot of Prince, Shaka Khan? I have a feeling from your name that your parents might have been jazz fans.
See, that's the thing. Parents not huge jazz fans. Grandfather.
Oh.
As far as like what I could listen to, it was like only gospel. We could do like Stevie Wonder and stuff. But I kind of just, I don't know. I think that old bug just kind of bit me. And then, you know, once you get Spotify and like Apple Music and the internet, it's like, let me check out these old things.
Right.
But yeah, I couldn't listen to a lot of like anything else other than like gospel, you know, a little bit of soul.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, sing us another one.
You already know. This one's called The Kids. When you're running out of time as it circles in your mind, when you're deep within the lows and you're losing on the highs, when you care about the lies, when they're staying in the way, when you're stuck within the minds and you're losing your way, when you got the energy, babe, and it's not within the plans and it's just within the reach, and you're losing all demand, you see, that's where you'll find me, baby. That's where you'll find me, oh. They say the kids just ain't alright, and you practice how you feel. You don't care about the lies, you just care about the deals. You see, they say the kids just ain't alright. Hey, they say the kids just ain't alright. And if the kids ain't alright, we gon' show them tonight. Hey, I need a space to breathe, I can't think. I need my bass at ease, I won't sink. No confusion's running my time, so I pass the breeze throughout all my ink. They burn it down as far as we let. We got a clown that's bound for more dead. And I thought, Donnie talked to Russia before it's too late. They murder sound, but they can't kill that spirit. We rat racing just to get by. We keepin' pace with all these pastimes. The lines, they've been blurred and stick with these crimes. Robbing quick so far from divine. And I've been lonely low for a minute. I got a feeling this gon' be fine. And if it's short or long for your sentence, the only prison here is your mind. And I can feel notion, I can feel shame. Can feel truthless, I can feel name. Can I go beyond what you know? Can I go beyond all the pain? See, I cannot find you, I cannot find you. Oh, and I cannot find you, baby, baby. And I cannot find you, baby. And then they say the kids just ain't alright. And we practice how we feel. And we don't care about these lies. And we don't care about your deals. You see, they say the kids just ain't alright. They say the kids just ain't alright. And if the kids ain't alright, we gon' show them tonight. That's where you'll find me. And that's where you'll find me. Oh, 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 oh. That's where you'll find me. Oh, oh, oh. That's where you'll find me, find me, find me. Oh, baby, oh, baby. That's where you'll find me. baby.
We're proud to have Wake Forest Baptist Health as the exclusive healthcare sponsor of the Martha Bassett Show. Through every stage and at every age, Wake Forest Baptist Health is here for you and your family, supporting life, health, and well-being. With more than 300 primary care and specialty locations throughout the region, and a world-class team providing comprehensive care in cancer, orthopedics, cardiovascular health, and more. They're here to serve you. More at wakehealth.edu. Wake Forest Baptist Health. Care for life. Now let's get back to the show with Sonny Miles and Martha.
Hey, Sonny.
Hello.
So I hear in your lyrics your passion for social activism, and I watched the video that you did for the Ramcat a couple of months ago, and I know you raised some money for some organizations, and you spoke so eloquently. Would you like to share any of that?
Indeed. Yeah, I don't know. I think we've all been proposed with some choices. I think we're all starting to see the hypocrisy in like its face. And I don't know. Now, I think this year was just my like, all right, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna like keep trying to do these things? Or are you gonna like set aside time to really give a care about your community? So yeah, I think just in lieu of everything that was going on, especially from the summertime until now, just trying to stay aware, trying to give where I can. Lots of mutual aid funds, especially within the community and in North Carolina. Yeah, just like giving to farmers. I don't know, just like trying to do something.
Yeah, this time has, I think one of the good things that's come out of our COVID time is that we are all a little bit more clear on what's going on around us. So we've had to stop our busy lives and just, it's hard not to pay attention, and that's painful.
It's real. That's real. So it's like taking it all in stride, honestly. But the Ramcat, in situations like that, that's when you kind of have to just like use the platform. So I made posters. A lot of us in the Black community, we're very adamant about like protecting Black women because they're very like not protected. So yeah, just taking that time out to like say names, raise awareness. Shout out, like we're just now seeing justice for Breonna Taylor, and her family only got $12 million. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, I say only, but still, it's not really gonna change the scenarios if these people who did it are still in action and still working. You know. Mm-hmm. So it's just taking that time just to be aware, shed some light. You know.
Is that your advice to everyone?
Yes.
Pay attention.
Yes, just pay more attention. Like those mutual aid funds, I think we can oftentimes get like kind of swayed because there's so much to give to. Just start in your community. Like if you live in Winston, I don't know, or if you live in Greensboro or just like Wilmington, anywhere, just get involved with your local community, get involved with the land, and like protect your resources. Because that's really all we have right now. Like, obviously we're not getting a lot of capital. A lot of us don't have jobs. So that doesn't change for any level. So it's just protecting everybody that you can within your community.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I loved that you were raising money for Black farmers.
Yes, that's like the move. Cause
that's
like,
awesome.
If I had land, like we were talking about it, Rex and I were talking about it, like, and I don't know, it's just like ownership of land and like being able to do something with your property. Like, I'd love to be a farmer. We're talking about that. Like, that'd be hard, you know? So, support the people who are. And, yeah, I think everyone can do that. We all can do that.
Well, thank you for your strong and eloquent voice. You learned well in your communications degree.
Some of that media, man. Thank you.
So one thing that I ask everybody who's on the show is what they've been doing with their COVID time. I know you've been doing some streaming shows, and is there anything else you've been up to? You told me you had some hobbies. Cooking is one of them.
Cooking, getting in that kitchen and chefing it up.
Hook me up with some recipes.
I can't,
hit me with something.
as my grandma would say, you know, it's kind of just like knowing what to do. You know, I wish I could give you the recipes.
It's all improvisation.
I mean, you know, you just gotta
I can get down with that.
you just gotta throw it in there, you little dice. Lots of reading. I wouldn't say lots. You know, 5-10 pages a day. That's so many pages, you know.
Right.
Nah, but I guess like reading, just taking time, not really trying to force myself to do any music. Spending time with friends and family, and like actually talking to people, and like calling people and be like, yo, dude, like what's going on? Now that I'm back in Winston, and a lot of my friends are also back in Winston, everyone's like just coming over. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I'm generally like, hey, dude, what are you doing tonight? You're not doing anything? All right, come on, bro, let's watch some basketball. Or like, come on, bro, you know? Yeah. So just taking time away from the profession and what I should be doing to spend time with friends and fam.
Well, what's next for you when life normalizes a little bit? Do you know?
Man, I love North Carolina. Been here my whole life. But I would love to go to New York for whatever reason, like anything's going on. But that'd be fun.
Now's the time.
It's like the rent's going down.
It's gonna be like Hunger Games up there, though. Better be careful.
I know, but rent's like $1,000 in Manhattan.
I know. Well, yeah, that's true.
What?
That's true. You'll be the only person on the block.
Hey,
you have a whole apartment building to yourself. Amazing.
You're like, yo, dude. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I want to stay here a little bit longer, but I want to branch out a little bit, travel. They have all those commercials for like, hey, take a road trip. Like, today's a perfect day. So, I don't know. The next phase is just like getting out, seeing some of the world, despite everything. You know?
That's great. Well, thank you for being here on the show.
Thank you, Martha.
I just recently became acquainted with your music, and what a pleasure.
Thank you.
You're a little bit of a departure with your non-folk music.
They know how excited I am about Prince and
That's right.
Shaka Khan. I saw that. I was like,
we had so much fun getting ready for this show. Wow. Yeah. This, so you'll have to come back just for our sake.
Anytime. Thank y'all.
Awesome. Well, shall we do Good Lovin' in the West?
Indeed, indeed. Said the pressure's on me real heavy. It's resting hard on my shoulders. Carried weight across interstate. You see Trump done walled up them borders. Bullets lodged in some lockers, and we divided by some supporters. I see they raising the price of the American slice, and I've been smoking around on my quarters. A brother need a genie, no limit. She could assist my aid like it's magic. James Worthy frame, stress in my brain, on the carpet riding my habits. Did you read the headlines about it? Did you call to check on your family? When they found the guns on elementary ground, I give a damn about some old Grammys. Cause when there's fire in the air and there's bombs in these towns, you know they're only gonna see good loving in the West. That good American slice, so baby you gotta move tonight and name your price. Good loving in the West. Hey. Good loving in the West tonight. The promised land's at the sole of my feet. Good trips in the palm of my hand. From A to Z, you see, it's rather unique indeed. Good loving in the West tonight. Baghdad, it was so last week. Kim's dropping in the children's eyes. We concerned about how we look in the streets. Preach, smoke weed, I get it off of my mind. I preach and don't eat, you know it's wasting my time. Way to define, they automating the blind. That good loving, no, they trying to rewind. That good American slice, they signing these crimes. Rolling all of the dice, but I'ma be fine. Promise higher wages starting out from behind. The only way to free is right in your mind, babe. And when there's fire in the air, bombs in these towns, only gonna see good loving in the West. That good American slice, so baby, you gotta move. Tonight, good loving in the West. Baby, cause when there's fire in the air and there's bombs in these towns, only gonna see good loving in the West. That good American slice, so baby, you gotta move. Tonight, good loving in the West. Thank you. So we've got one more song for you. Got to take it out, I guess. Funky. Do it right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once again, though, my name is Sonny Miles, Sonny, and then Miles. Yeah. You just type it in on all the things and all the places. Thank you so much, Martha. Thank you so much, y'all. Appreciate everybody.
Thank you. It's been a joy playing with you.
Thank you all. To know to talk dirty, baby, if you won't impress me. You can't be too flirty, mama. I know how to undress me. I wanna be your fantasy. Maybe you could be mine. You just leave it all up to me, and we can have a good time. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cruel to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your kiss. Nah, whoa. Oh, baby, wanna dance. Got to. Here we go. girls, they rule my world. I said they rule my world. At your age, darling, not your shoe size. Maybe we could do the twirl, and you don't have to watch Dynasty to have an attitude. Ooh, leave it all up to me, my love. I'll be your fool, baby. You don't have to be rich, be my girl. Don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't nothing secular. I just want your extra time and your kiss.
Thank you, Sonny Miles.
Appreciate you. Thank y'all so much.
All right, everybody, it's intermission time. Give us about 10 minutes, and we will be right back on your screen. Thanks for tuning in. See you in 10.
Welcome to the Martha Bassett Show streaming series. Thank you for hanging in there if you have been, and thank you for tuning in if you're just joining us. We have a wonderful show tonight. John Howie Jr. is our on the second half, and we are just thrilled. Martha has been a fan of John's for ages, and it's a huge night for us to get to have him on this stage. This is our third in this series. This is our third show, and if you'd like to support it in any way, you can do that on our website. You can also do PayPal and Venmo, all the usual ways. But we're very thankful just that you tune in. And we have a lot of great shows coming up on the website. You can see the entire streaming series. But let's get on with the second half. Let's welcome John Howie Jr. to the stage.
Thanks a lot.
You spend all your time breaking up with me. You pick me up, then let me go, but your love won't set me free. And if I could climb inside your mind, then maybe I could see why you spend all your time breaking up with me. Did I have gone and done the thing I did before, and all at once you're ready to go walking out the door? Well, how am I supposed to cry or ever feel the shame when I don't know which of us is really to blame? Spend all your time breaking up with me. You pick me up, then let me go, but your love won't set me free. And if I could climb inside your mind, then maybe I could see why you spend all your time breaking up with me. I guess that I should lick my wounds and pay for my mistakes. It's hard to see how blind a heart can be until it breaks. I wish that you had listened to the words I tried to say, but I don't much feel like talking anyway. And you spend all your time breaking up with me.
You pick me up, then let me go. But your love won't set me free. And if I could climb inside your mind, and darling, I might see why you spend all your time breaking up with me. You spend all your time breaking up. My time is taken up. You're breaking up with me.
Thank you. I didn't fall over. It's nice.
That was perfect.
Great.
Do you have another one for us?
I do. That last one I wrote with a really great country honky-tonk country singer from Eastern North Carolina named Jonathan Parker. And this one I wrote with myself, trying to sound like Roger Miller. Kind of got there.
There's a ghost in my room where there used to be a lover. I let our love like the others to its doom. Too much take, too little give, and no way nothing here could live. And I might as well be sleeping in a tomb, sleeping with a ghost here in my room. I used to think that you might want to have me stay around. I used to think that you and I might maybe settle down. I don't know how all that loving just turned into hate. But you left me in this haunted house and left me to my fate. There's a ghost in my room where there used to be a lover. I let our love like the others to its doom. Too much take, too little give, and no way nothing here could live. And I might as well be sleeping in a tomb, sleeping with a ghost here in my room. I used to be the man who thought you'd never go away, but it looks like I was wrong. Learn something new here every day. I guess I killed the happiness that used to fill these walls. Now I think I'm going crazy. Hear your footsteps down the hall. There's a ghost in my room where there used to be a lover. I let our love like the others to its doom. Too much take, too little give, no way nothing here can live. And I might as well be sleeping in a tomb, sleeping with a ghost. That's the thing I fear the most, sleeping with a ghost here in my room.
The Martha Bassett Show is proud to partner with the Downtown Elkin Business Association. With its origins reaching back to 1933, the Downtown Elkin Business Association helps promote the many aspects that make Elkin, North Carolina, one of this state's premier Main Street communities. Tonight's food for the Martha Bassett Show team was provided by Southern on Main. It's Southern fare with artistic flair. They pair that with authentic Southern hospitality in historic downtown Elkin. Stop in to enjoy a dining experience meant to make you feel right at home. More at southernonmain.com.
John, thank you.
I love
Isn't
it.
that great?
Yes, it's awesome.
Russell did that.
Fantastic. It's wonderful. I love it.
Well, thank you for driving out here in the big rainstorm, coming through the wreck in Greensboro.
Yeah.
Appreciate you muscling through that and coming to make music for all these beautiful people who are tuning in tonight.
Had to muscle through. It's a tough job. Somebody's got to do it. These chicken sticks here almost made it.
Well, John, you've as I was looking at your bio, I noticed you and I have been making music professionally for about the same amount of time. You started out founding a band in the Triangle, Chapel Hill area, I believe, called the $2 Pistols.
Yeah, that was in the mid-90s. I was like Sonny before that. I was playing drums. Did that for a long time. And then around 95 started that country band, singing and playing guitar and writing songs. And
what made you do that? What got you into guitar?
You know, I'm not really sure. I mean, I was really into at that point in the early '90s. I was really into like Merle Haggard and the Everly Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I liked a lot, and Ernest Tubb. And I went to my dad's house one day, and he in Wake County, and he had an old nylon string guitar just laying around. And I thought, you know, like I've been in bands playing drums where I've written songs, but you know, I've always had to go, hey man, you know, you know, like that. It's a lot easier to kind of go like that. So I just figured it you know, kind of like what Sonny was saying, it sort of made sense at that point in my life. And once I started doing that, and I learned some, you know, Merle Haggard songs and things, it just kind of was like, bam, here it goes. And then songwriting money within a couple of years was better than any drumming money had been, so it was, you know, slightly capitalist motivated as well.
Same here.
Yeah.
My band paid off my student loans in 2 years.
There you go.
It was a great thing.
Yeah, totally. That is a great thing. That's fantastic.
Well, you've got a solo record, at least one that I know of, and
yeah.
you're working with a band now called Rosewood Bluff, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. We actually put out a couple records after the $2 Pistols broke up, as John Howie Jr. and the Rosewood Bluff, and then I wanted to do Not Tonight, kind of largely by myself, though it has other people on it.
And that's your solo record.
Kind of confusing, but yeah, I released it under my own name. Took a few years, but that's the one that came out in 2018.
Yes. And when we talked the other night, you had told me a kind of a heartbreaking story that you, with Rosewood Bluff, had just about finished tracking a new record. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, we were after Not Tonight. You know, I had a bunch of songs and thought, you know, let's just start making another record with those cats. And we went into the studio. We're about halfway through, I guess, that record when the pandemic hit. And so, you know, the studio understandably has shut down, and we were recording at a kudzu ranch with Rick Miller from Southern Culture on the skids. And I don't know when, who knows when we'll get back in there and finish it, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone knows. So when we finish it, but it is in limbo, sadly, right now. Well, yeah, so basically, do I have time to talk about that? I need a favor. In that guitar case, I'm so sorry to ask you to do this. I left my capo because I'm an idiot.
I have one right here, too.
I was it's in the little flap there, I think. Oh, thank you so much. You're my hero. Thank you. I'm still buzzing off the free food that we got here. Yeah, we were halfway through that. So we would have a record out right now. So what I decided to do was get the Rosewood Bluff guys to try and record from each other's houses individually, put it together. We did a song by the Kinks called Better Things that we've been playing live for a couple years. So that way, you know, I knew that we all knew the parts, and it wouldn't be re-recording an original of mine that we were already halfway done with.
Right.
So that single just came out, I guess, last month.
How do people listen?
Yeah, they can go to Bandcamp, they can go to Spotify and look up John Howie Jr., it's on there. There's an animated video of me, our pedal steel player made a nice animated video of me kind of running around looking goofy, which I do. So they can look the video up on YouTube. I was so happy with the way that came out that it motivated me to write some new songs so we could start making another record, because I wasn't sure. I haven't done a whole lot of home recording. Maybe y'all have, but I've never really, you know. trusted myself to really do that. But it came out, I think, pretty great, and so it kind of motivated me to write some new songs and start on a mini. I mean, I don't know, do they still have EPs and LPs? I don't know if that means anything, but it'll either be, 5 or 6 songs or 13 or 14. And hopefully early part of 2021 with any luck.
So you'll have 2 new records.
Man, it'll be crazy. There's usually like 2 years between the records. Now, look at me, I'm so prolific,
Well, can we do one of your songs?
Yes, which one would you like to do first?
I don't
feel like holding you tonight from Not Tonight. Okay, these songs are sadly based on real life.
I was hoping that was not the case.
Unfortunately, that whole record is pretty much straight out of the diary. Usually, I kind of mess with them and make it so people don't necessarily know, But that one I didn't bother. Yeah, it's right here.
I hope it's gotten better.
Oh yeah, considerably. Yeah, that's the only Not Tonight you're getting out of me. That's it. I'm never going back to living like that.
I don't feel like holding you tonight. You've been doing me wrong and you think it's alright. In a couple hours them curtains will be holding back daylight. So I don't feel like holding you tonight. Stay over on your side of the bed. I got jealousy and anger in my head, and I might take the couch in the living room instead. You can stay over on your side of the bed. Don't like the way you hang around and folks are putting me down. Don't like the way they like to say that I'm some kind of clown. I don't feel like holding you tonight. You've been drinking with a guy that I don't like, and if you think I'm at my wits' end, then I'd say you're damn sure right. So I don't feel like holding you tonight. I don't feel like holding you tonight. No.
You got a great crew of musicians here with you. It sounds fantastic. Fun to get to do.
Well, next I want to do the most heartbreaking one of them all.
I'm assuming
She'll Lose My Heart.
She'll Lose My Heart, I'll Lose My Mind. Name of this next number. When you play these songs like at venues that aren't, country music or R&B, like places where they don't really know about music that deals with heartbreak and stuff, they're like, what are these songs that you're playing? What are these song titles? Like, it doesn't make sense. What are you doing? 2, 3, 4.
Drove up to that man's apartment at 6:15 last Sunday morning. Yes, I did. Bit loud, and as I parked it, I saw my baby's car. I let the storm begin. Now I may be a fool, but I ain't blind. It was the last thing that I hoped that I would find. she'll lose my heart forever, but I'll lose my mind. Sat out on the front porch a smoking. I was lighting one off of the other. Hit up the phone, you must be joking. He was calling me, should not have bothered. He said, man, now I really don't mean to be so unkind. You know, but me and her, we're also in a bind. I said, for that she'll lose my heart forever. I'll lose my mind. Don't it make you think about what you got and what you live without, and the way some people leave it all behind? We didn't have to have that fight and drag ourselves from the highest heights. When did we begin to treat each other so unkind? Finally heard from her that evening. By then I drank my fill, thought it was all over. Yep. Can't let myself begin believing that everything's the same. Now I don't know her. She said, I know that you've been thinking we could leave it all behind, but finding daybreak in his arms was oh so fine. I said, for that you'll lose my heart forever, but I'll lose my mind. Oh, but that you lose my heart forever, I'll lose my
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Well, this is your the bossa nova that you get every show now. This one was recorded by João Gilberto in 1959 when bossa nova was still a relatively new genre, and this was written by Antonio Carlos Jobim in response to the critics who said that bossa nova was a type of song for singers who couldn't sing. And the samba songs at the time were done in a bigger vocal style that was more somewhat operatic, definitely bigger. And bossa nova is kind of whispered and done in the more natural voice, as this song says. So I'm just going to read you what the translation is of this. It's kind of beautiful. If you tell me that I'm out of tune, darling, you should know that it causes me great pain. Only privileged people have hearing like yours, and I have only the one God gave me. If you insist on labeling my performance as unmusical, even if I lied, I should argue that this is bossa nova. This is very natural. What you don't know, nor can you foresee, is that those who sing out of tune do also have a heart. I photographed you with my Rolleiflex. It exposed your great ingratitude. You just can't talk this way about my love. It is the greatest that you can find. You, with your music, forgot the essential. In the chest of those who sing out of tune, deep inside it softly beats. In the chest of those who sing out of tune, a heart is beating as well. This is desafinado, which means slightly out of tune.
Se você dizer que eu desafino amor, saiba que estou em mim provar que imensa dor. Sou privilegiados, tenho ouvido igual ao seu. Eu posso apenas o que Deus me deu. Se você insiste em classificar meu comportamento diante musical, eu mesmo mentido devo argumentar que isto é bossa nova, que isto é muito natural. Porque você não sabe nem sequer presente é que os desafinados também têm um coração. Fotografai você na minha Rolleiflex. Reveluce a sua enorme ingratidão. Só não poderá falar assim do meu amor. Ele é o maior que você pode encontrar. Você com a sua música esqueceu o principal, que no peito dos desafinados, no fundo do peito bate calado, que no peito dos desafinados também bate um coração. Só não poderá falar assim do meu amor. Ele é o maior que você pode encontrar. Você com a sua música esqueceu o principal, que no peito dos desafinados, no fundo do peito bate calado, que no peito dos desafinados também bate um coração.
Russell Kelly on the guitar. So Rex, come on out here. We are so happy to have Rex McGee, yes, in the house band tonight, but I wanted to take this opportunity to feature him on a song as well. That's right, he is going to be the house band. So when I first met Rex, around 1999, I think, something like that, somewhere in that neighborhood. He had just released this really cool record called 24 Creations for Solo Banjo. Is that correct?
That is exactly what it was called.
Okay. And it was 24 songs in 24 keys.
It's about the maximum amount of music you could put on a CD in the year 2000, about 72 minutes of solo banjo.
I actually listened to it a lot.
Yeah, it's great, like if you're mowing the lawn and you want to listen to something,
It's an amazing record, and I'm not going to even do it justice to try and talk about it, but it's very diverse. It's one instrument, no vocals, just the banjo, and the breadth of musical styles that you covered within that record was great.
I think that it was that time of life whenever I'm trying to maximize my male plumage using a banjo, and
it worked, didn't
about
it?
everything I could think of that I could do at that point in time is contained in that 72 minutes. Any more, and I probably would be, still incarcerated somewhere. But.
Are you going to share one of those tunes with us?
Well, I'm going to try. This has gained a little new attention just due to the fact I finally, at many people's urgings, released this in some of the modern distribution formats, streaming and digital downloads. So you can find this now on your favorite sort of semi-freeloading type methods of finding it.
I'm very glad because I tried to get another copy from you. I loaned mine to someone who did not give it back, and so I haven't had this record for a while now.
The physical copies have been out of print for maybe 10 years or so.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try one of these, maybe not one of the too hard ones here. We'll see what I can get through. This, golly, I can't even remember which one this one is. I think this was the maybe number 22 in B, but I'm going to play it in C tonight, so here we go. That jig groove that I need for here.
right, the Martha Bassett Show comes to you from the Reeves Theater and Cafe, downtown Elkin's newly renovated landmark. Originally opened as an Art Deco movie theater in 1941, it was fully operational until 1973 and then restored and reopened in 2018. On the first and third Thursdays of each month through November, the Martha Bassett Show streaming series will be welcoming a great group of artists, which includes Old Crow Medicine Show alum Chance McCoy, Lynn Kuntz, the Chatham Rabbits, Maddie Sheets, and the guitarist Charlie Hunter. We'll see you there. Let's get back to the show with Martha and John Howie Jr.
I do too. It never gets old to me. Russell often takes music from the show that has happened live on the stage from various artists and creates.
I make all my weird beats with it. I love it. Yeah. So if you end up in one of my creations,
You could, yeah.
oh, I love it. I retain all the rights to your music.
Take it, yeah, by all means. There's so much money to be made, man, I tell you. I have a friend who just made like 10 grand doing something for Sheets.
Nice.
And then I went and played drums on his session and he didn't pay me. And I was like, but wait, he just made $10,000. You're not buying me lunch? What? Why am I here?
Is it one of those things playing at the pump they make you listen to?
I don't think, no, I don't think it's anything quite that noble. I think it's far less interesting than any of that. Anyway, sorry.
That's all right. Let's talk about your music.
Okay.
Well, I do love a good sad song. I think many people do, which is why you have been so popular. Obviously, I love to sing the sad songs too, and there's something that really, something about knowing that everybody is in this soup together that makes you feel a little better about your own suffering.
Yeah,
maybe.
sure. Well, that's why I got into George Jones and all those people when I was, when I was 21. I remember, like, my dad went with me. He was shocked that I was listening to this kind of music, and we went to, like, a used record store, and he picked out this George Jones record, and I took it back to my room, and I was like, this is, like, the most amazing music I've ever heard, because by that point I'd experienced, loss, isolation, heartbreak, all those things that, like, oh, I get it now. Now I know why you like this music so much, so.
Yeah, I had the same experience. My dad still is a big country music fan, and I just didn't get it. It was not cool enough for me, but I understand now.
Yeah, totally.
So,
totally.
Thank you for sharing yours with us.
Yeah.
I've been asking everybody what they've been doing with their COVID time. You told us some about the recording that you've been doing virtually, and what else have you been doing?
Man, I'm fairly fortunate. I'm not starving. I have an income, and I live with someone who has an income. Our family is okay. I have a 13-year-old son, and so, going for walks when I can get him to do that. We've been watching Arrow. I'm binge watching that entire series. Playing basketball. I've said this, but my three-point shot is really coming together. It's pretty remarkable. Playing a lot of basketball, and now I want to watch, basketball games on TV. But
is your son tall like you?
No, he's 13. He's 5'9". So I mean,
he's on his way.
He's on his way. Yeah. But that's kind of been the focus, for me is just making sure that he's okay. He misses his friends. I don't know what I would have done at 13. All I wanted to do was hang out with my friends, So just keeping an eye on him, kind of doing that and hanging out and hoping to get a record done. I was hoping to have it out like this month, so it wouldn't be coming out, during the most insane presidential election in the history of the universe.
Or second most insane, depending on how you
right,
think about it.
Well, sure, yeah, that's certainly, yeah. I don't want to compete with that, so no matter when we get it done, I don't think it's coming out this year.
Right. Do you mind telling our audience what you've been doing as your day job? Because I find it fascinating.
Oh, sure, yeah. I've got a job. When I was managing a bar, during the $2 Pistols days, we were playing constantly. So I was managing a bar. I worked there, 2 or 3 days a week, but it was completely flexible. And then when my son was born in 2007, and I've been in touring bands since then, it doesn't really work out for me. I got a job working at a place called Backstreets, which is Bruce Springsteen website, magazine, shop, everything. It's the number one Bruce Springsteen website for sure. Backstreets.com, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
That's really cool.
I hope I'll be there for the rest of my life, yeah.
Fantastic.
I get up in the morning and go deal with Bruce Springsteen stuff all day.
And I assume you're a fan?
Are you just like shipping merch? Like what is?
No, that is certainly
Are you answering fan letters?
A lot of it. I mean, not to him because we're not an official part of his organization. Though they help us out a lot. They're very, very helpful.
Oh, cool.
It's kind of a mutually good relationship. But I do a lot of that shipping merch, and I do answer a lot of emails. I interviewed his manager, John Landau, about the Elvis Presley documentary that came out on HBO, The Searcher, because he was executive producer on that. So I interviewed him and got to interview David Porter, who wrote a million great songs with Isaac Hayes at Stax because he was in that documentary. Wrote an article about Link Ray. So it's just kind of everything. It's basically me and one other guy, my boss, on site. And we're super close friends. He's a great guy, and it's just awesome, And I get to go home at night, so it's cool.
That's great.
Yeah.
And it is good to have work during this time, so
Yeah,
it
no,
makes
I'm
all the difference.
Very fortunate, for sure.
Yeah. Well, can we go on with another one of your songs? How about Back When I Cared?
This is the one that when I got to the chorus on it, where I say that was back when I cared. I was playing in this room, and it wasn't really a country-friendly room, and they started laughing. I was like, it's not funny. What are you? This is my life, man. Maybe it is funny. I don't know. Ready? 1, 2. It ain't been easy getting by without you, but I guess that I'm stronger now after what we've been through. When things got really bad, I used to think of what we could have had. If we had only died, that was back when I cared. Hey, that was back when I cared. Better believe the hard times were as bad as I've seen. Afraid to close my eyes, you'd be there in my dreams, singing sweet songs while we played. They used to wash the rain away. Just like the sunshine in your hair. That was back when I cared. Hey, that was back when I cared. Everyone's got a limit, and you push me to mine. Call it a race, say you win it. We're still at the same finish
pulling up to my place. But the only things shining were them tears on my face, because you made some other plans. You're crashing with some other man. In those days I did not have a prayer. That was back when I cared. Hey, that was back when I cared. That was back when I cared.
Will you play one more solo for us?
Oh, I can definitely do that. It's called In the Back of My Mind. I started writing it when I was 16. I ran away to California, which was a pretty wild trip. It's a whole other conversation that we don't need to go into here, but I got on a bus, and that was the first of several buses, and it took me to California. And there was a girl there. It was pretty hormonally motivated. But anyway, so I started writing this song about it, and it ended up not being about that at all. But it's called In the Back of My Mind. Headed out to San Francisco Bay. And the further that you're driving on ain't half as far as I drove you away. But the words you left don't count for much unless we're keeping score by how unkind they are ringing in my ear and in the back of my mind. Might have been the thoughts we tossed around. 'Cause the way you talked, it seemed by now that I'd be walking on some solid ground. From the pictures that I seen, looks like you had yourself one hell of a time. And I guess that makes two of us in the back of my mind. I'm sure you'd say that's where you were back when we were together. And if I could not see that, I must be blind. You waited for a year or more to walk yourself right out the door. And I wonder why on earth you'd waste your time in the back of my mind. I wonder now if I'm still in your sights. In your game of shells, whistles, and bells, let them know you're leaving me tonight. They told me 5 would get me 10. I never knew back then they meant the years that fly right on by, leaving your memory in the back of my mind. Leaving your memory in the back of my mind.
John Howie Jr. I'm so honored to have gotten to play with you tonight. I'm a real fan of your baritone voice, and I just love the emotion that comes through, not just your song lyrics, but your playing and your singing. So thank you for sharing that with our audience and with us.
It's mine. The pleasure's all mine. It's been great, and you and the band so great, and everyone here. Thanks for having me. Thanks everybody. Seriously.
Thank you.
And
very,
I wanted
very pleasant experience in general.
to acknowledge our
Good.
technical crew tonight. We have Daniel Fox Johnston, we have Doug Williams, we have Jeff Irving, we have Ben Singer, and Nick Bassett. I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge our professional audience, which we bust in from professional audience land, consisting of Tommy Jackson, Melissa Lawrence, Debbie Carson, and Chris Groner. The best audience you're going to find in these parts. Solid work. And of course, mostly to Sonny Miles and John Howie Jr. So let me hand it off to you, Martha.
All right, I asked John if we could end with this fun duet. You want to tell the folks about it?
Yeah, when this thing really got going, the pandemic, I sent this thing out on social media saying that for $10, if you donate $10 to all these charities that had come up, that were helping out of work service industry people who were getting hit really hard. If you send $10, I'll cover whatever song you want. It got pretty weird, pretty quick, and there were some good ones. There was like ABBA, which was fun, and some things like that were really left field. But one was from Free to Be You and Me, the Rosie Greer song, It's All Right to Cry, which I had not heard since I was a little boy. If you're a certain age, like Roosevelt Greer, he's like Superman, he's like the Incredible Hulk. So I loved Rosie Greer, so I recorded It's All Right to Cry from Free to Be You and Me, and I was astonished when Martha was like, let's do that one. Okay.
It hit me the same way.
So apologies to Rosie Greer and his beautiful voice, but you guys want to take the intro here? Yeah. 2, 3, 4. It's alright to cry, 'cause crying gets the sight out of you, and it's alright to cry. It might make you feel better.
Raindrops from your eyes, washing all the mad out of you. Raindrops from your eyes, it's gonna make you feel better.
It's alright to feel things, though the feelings may be strange. Feelings are such real things, they change and change and change. Sad and grumpy,
Down in the dumpy,
sloppy, slappy,
happy, happy,
snuggly, hugly,
mean and ugly.
change and change and change. It's alright to know your feelings come and feelings go. Well, it's alright to cry, it might make you feel better.
It's alright to cry. Crying gets the sad out of you. It's alright to cry. It might make you feel better.
It's alright to feel things, though the feelings may be strange. Feelings are such real things, they change and change and change. It's alright to cry, 'cause crying gets the sad out of you. It's alright to cry. Oh
It might make you feel better. It might make you feel better.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you, Howie Jr. Thank you, Sonny Miles. See you next time.